a martingale on a horse. First thing is this has to go through girth. So I have my saddle on, but I don't have my girth on yet. So what I'm going to do is you can either unbuckle it here, or, which it might be simpler, is ask the horse to pick his head up. You place it over his neck, and then you simply take the lead rope, undo the lead rope, still holding onto your horse, and redo it so that this is around his neck. So I let this sit around his neck. I take my girth, okay? Put my girth on. And then I'm going to take the girth and I'm going to reach it under the horse. I'm not going to go under the horse, I'm only reaching. And I grab the end of the martingale and I feed the girth through the loop on the martingale, like this. Then once that's done, I can walk around to the other side and attach the girth on the other side. Okay, so now I've got the martingale attached to the girth. The next would be to attach it to the reins. So again, I talked about that when you take your bridle on your horse, what happens is the reins go through the running martingale. And what you do is you want to put your bridle on your horse. So I would suggest doing this before you put your bridle on your horse. And again, reins go over the horse's head. Halter comes off. It goes around the horse's neck so that we still have control over him. If he drops his head when you're trying to do it, so he's eating lunch right now, I'm interrupting, you can simply loop your arm around underneath the horse and ask him to pick his head up. So, then we put the bridle on. So the bridle goes on. And we're checking all the straps, so throat latch, through its keepers, then the noseband. And oftentimes you want to make sure a horse isn't chewing when you put the noseband, so I'm going to let him finish chewing before I close his noseband. So while he's doing that, I'm going to show you how to put the martingale on. So, you see the loops? Remember we talked about how a running martingale goes on the reins? You take your reins, unbuckle the reins. It's very important that you keep a hold of your horse like this. And you're going to take the left side of the running martingale, take your left rein. Your left rein goes through the martingale. Then, holding this so that the martingale doesn't come undone, take your right rein. Take the right side of the martingale, run the right rein through the right side of the martingale. Then you simply loop that back over the horse. You buckle your reins and make sure that there are no twists in your reins before you buckle them again. And then you rebuckle them. You put them back through their keeper. So, that's how you would do this. Now, it's a lot of work to do, but I hate to say it, you normally don't lead a horse with that done. So you wouldn't want to put all this on until you'd gotten to where you were going to ride. The proper way to lead a horse with a running martingale is to either leave the reins on and just lead them like this, or the better way is to actually undo it. So you take the reins back off, you take them out of the loops, like this. You make sure this is pulled through and you simply loop this, like that, just a simple knot, to make sure that it's not dangling and walking into the horse. And then you lead your horse the normal way. Now, the other thing with running martingales, you have to have these. You see these little rubber things? These are called rein stops. And that's to prevent your reins from getting stuck in the loops. So, that is how you use a running martingale.
Thanks for watching this video. Help My Daughter Loves Horses. Check out our website for more.